What's going on YouTube? It's Yoshi here, and we are back with more Pokemon Showdown Lives. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, Yoshi, where the hell have you been? I was in Europe, and then, we had a few stressful weeks coming back with the whole coronavirus. So, I'm more on that in a minute, but I'm here with an NU Live today. While I was gone, Vikavolt, Turtonator, Kingler, and Slurpuff all got banned. I think a couple of their things rose and dropped, but the cool thing is that I'm here with a team from Greninja Warrior 21 GW, and it is a hyper offense team with Silvally Grass, and I've really kind of enjoyed it. Oh, that is not right. Okay, you know what? Hold on a second. All right, let's jump into a game. Okay, Suku Mayama. I hope that's right. Okay, you have a really bad team, so I'll just talk about Europe. So, I went to Europe from February 20th to March 1st, which is if you know anything about the coronavirus, you know that is just right before everything went down, or people started putting travel restrictions on countries and all that jazz. So I made it back just in time, but the thing is, we could have gotten the virus very well. We could have very well have gotten the virus. Luckily, I do not have the coronavirus. Not as far as I know, but I do not have the coronavirus. It's been 13 days since I've gotten back as of this recording, and I'm feeling fine. There's been no symptoms. I've had a head cold and all that, but I'll tell you, man, this coronavirus stuff is really it's really scary. Our school is out for a week right now, and I'm assuming that's going to get extended to beyond just a week, because we need to what are they saying? We need to cut down on the curve. We need to prevent it from spreading. Someone like me, if I get it, I'll be okay. I remember I said this battle is gonna be easy, but I'm getting my ass eaten. You need to lower the curve. Someone like me, it's okay if I get sick, because I am, I'm a healthy young individual. But somebody like my mother, for example, who has an autoimmune disease, she'll die if she gets the coronavirus. So that's the kind of thing you need to be thinking about. Don't think about yourself. Think about other people. It doesn't matter if you get it, likely, but don't let other people get it who can't afford to get it. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of thing I've been experiencing over the past couple of weeks or so. But Europe was nice. We went to England, France, Belgium, Germany, and Austria for a school trip, and it was a lot of fun. They didn't quarantine us when we get back, but I'll talk about Europe in a minute when because this battle's just about over. We landed in London, of course. We flew out of I live on the East Coast, so we flew out of there. It was like a 6.5 hour plane ride to London. Got to something airport. It starts with an H. And more on Europe in a minute. Tort Fleaser. Okay, so back to Europe, actually. So I don't forget to talk about it. Ooh, wait a second. Is this shiny? Hello? Oh, that looks heat. Oh my goodness. That's a heat-looking Pokemon. I'm gonna go Scrafty here. London was really nice. I really liked London. Definitely, I think maybe my favorite city that I saw, besides maybe Munich. I feel like Munich is a close second, if anything. But I really did enjoy London. Great pedestrian city. A lot of cities in Europe are like that. They weren't exactly built around cars like the United States was, because way back when, they didn't have cars, so they had to build with, roads. So that's kind of what old London looks like. If you listen, we saw old London. Beautiful city, beautiful place, with all this wonderful history. I loved London. I didn't see the Queen; she wasn't there during that, but I did show up to Buckingham Palace. Took some nice pictures that I may throw up on screen. Please throw them up on screen, Yoshi. be a good boy in the editing phase. And then we also saw some other place of notability. Actually, I might be able to check. Or maybe that was in Paris. Ooh, I just hit my mic. My bad. I'll cut that out. Okay. So this Swoobat is going to be a pain if I miss a Stone Edge, which I'm not, so that's good. Okay. So I was at... Oh, London Eye. That's right. Okay. London Eye, great Ferris wheel. Fantastic Ferris wheel. I'll tell you what. I went back to school. And in pre-calculus, we started a project, and it's literally titled London Eye, because we're working with like radians and rotations and shit like that, right? And so he was like, "Who's ever been to London?" And I was so excited. I just been in London. I was on the London Eye a week prior, and so that was really coincidental, and it totally does not matter at all. Man, I'm really rambling on here. I haven't recorded in so long though. That's probably why I have a lot to say. Maybe I should like spread this out between videos. But anyway, London, beautiful city. Camden, beautiful. Why'd I have to miss? Camden's great. What else did I see in London? We took a Jack the Ripper tour. That was really awesome. Knowing, kind of learning about, serial killers. That always helps me sleep at night, right? And it was really nice because it was at night, and we went to all 6 murder spots or whatever it was. And it was really interesting to learn about. Even now we haven't really found out who the real killer was. There were suspects, but we haven't. We don't really have a confirmed killer, which was really interesting to me. Now, after London, we sort of got on a ferry, and we went across the London Channel to Normandy. Now, I'll tell you what, that ferry, ooh, God bless, because I listen, Dramamine can only do so much. I almost died on that ferry. I want you to know, I, legitimately, just, so sick. I ended up throwing up in the bathroom at some point, and I felt a lot better after that, but good lord, it was just thinking about it is making me sick. I mean, honestly, it was probably one of the worst experiences of my life, but one of the most fun, because, I was on this boat, and, yeah, boats rock, my dude. You wouldn't expect it, but those things really rock back and forth. They really put you into misery if you're one of those who are sensitive to motion, like I am. Good God. It was about as long as our flight to London, which was 6.5 hours, and oh my God, it felt longer than the plane ride, honestly. And on the plane, I wasn't really doing anything, so. Oh boy, okay, ferry. I don't want to think about that. I mean, it was a nice ferry. There were 2 restaurants on it, some stores. And the deck was really nice, very beautiful view of the ocean. It was very nice out. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to getting seasick, I just not a fun time at all, right? So we landed Normandy, as I probably mentioned before. The first thing we do is go to this hotel, because we got into Normandy late at night. But the next morning we see Omaha Beach, we see the other beach, and we kind of I actually have a seashell from Normandy, which I still have on my shelf. Maybe I'll put up a picture of that too if I remember to take a picture of it. It was a really surreal experience. What do I have for this? I'll go Cofagrigus. I don't know why I went this. Actually, wait a second. Can't I just sub here? Oh, well, never mind. I guess I can't. Anyway, so what was I saying? I was talking about the beaches. Yeah, it's a very surreal experience being on kind of where that all happened, I know in London we went to a war museum, and I did tear up there, but not in Normandy. I don't know. It was more of a somber and calming feeling. Maybe because I'm from the States, and you can feel that energy where don't be sad, be proud of your country for winning that battle on those beaches. But I don't know, but it was just a very surreal experience. We went to the American Memorial, I want to say that's what it's called. I don't know why I can't remember. I know what it is, but it's with all the graves of the American soldiers who died on Normandy, which was also very surreal. Unfortunately, France has been having a lot of flooding, so we couldn't exactly step on kind of the ground where those graves are. But we were given special permission to put flags down of the people who died in our city. But some people couldn't find their family members, which stunk. I don't have any family members who died in World War II, so I wasn't able to, I didn't have that experience, but I could tell some people were a little upset, which was really unfortunate. You have mummy now. Okay. Imagine running iron barbs. That's crazy. This game's going well so far. Why don't I take a little break from Europe and maybe talk about what's in front of me? Okay, get blown away. Is Butterfree gonna... No, right? Because I just doubled a Silvally on that. Yeah. You can't put me... Imagine not running boots on this. You can't put me to bed. I think. Hurricane, there's no way Hurricane does Oko Silvally Grass. I refuse to believe that. Yeah, that did nothing. Okay, so I'll Flame Charge here. Get my speed up. Yep, okay. And now we get to find out if this is Choice Scarf or not, which is nice. Because maybe if we face him in the future... This is obviously Scarf, though. Not like it matters. I mean, I have her ride on. What are you gonna... Oh, he's not Scarf. Okay, well... Unfortunate for him. Heck dis. Okay, well, looks like I'm going back to Europe. So, after Normandy, we went straight into Paris, which I can't tell you how much I despise Paris. Dude, I knew I wasn't gonna like that city. I hated Paris. Everyone's an asshole. They're all... Listen, if you're from France, if you're from Paris in particular, I'm sorry, but you're all terrible drivers. It is literally the worst driving I've ever had to witness. It's just so many potential car accidents. I can't believe it. I just couldn't. It was just and you know what? Like I said, they're all assholes too, and they try to steal your stuff in the subways. I almost got my shit stolen in the subway. It was Look at this. It's making me lose my Pokemon already. Look, Paris. Beautiful Eiffel Tower, great. The Louvre, beautiful museum, but. Why am I faster than this? Just Paris is just not. It's just not it. If you're not a fan of if you're not really an artsy person, then I would. And you want to go to a European city, I would recommend not Paris, because Paris just ain't it. Just ain't it. Yeah. After I was so excited to get out. Look, the hotel we stayed in. Very small rooms, okay? Beds, like, these rooms they gave us were clearly meant for one person, but they just put two twins together and called it a room. So, that was really fun. Yeah, there was no room to do anything at all. So, what a great time that was. But, the hotel also so, Paris doesn't actually have a ban on unfiltered cigarettes. So that meant that, what do you know? Do I just lose this game? I think I just lose this game. We'll see. Basically just means the whole city just smells like shit. And especially in the hotels, I'm surprised I don't have lung cancer. And I mean that so serious. I'm not kidding. I am so genuine when I say that. I am surprised that I don't have lung cancer. Because, oh my god, it is literally the most strong smell of cigarettes you'll ever... Moral of the story, don't go to Paris. Okay. After Paris, we went up to Belgium. I loved Belgium, okay? Bastogne, beautiful city, beautiful historic World War II city, right? And, oh, by the way, maybe I should have mentioned, this was a whole World War II trip, so we were kind of learning about the history and all that, right? So we go to Bastogne, Belgium, right? Of course. So, beautiful, 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 beautiful city, okay? A lot of history. We met up with a World War II, I believe he was a doctor for the Germans, and he kind of talked to us, about, gave us a perspective from the German side of things, during this war. Or maybe it was his father who was the medic, or something along those lines, right? But the point is, he was alive during the war. And, unfortunately, he was very old, and it was very windy, so it was hard for me to hear him, but, he really took us to some historical sites throughout Bastogne. And, we saw a lot of great things there. I'm telling you, okay, the hotel we stayed at in Belgium, literally the most giant fucking thing you'll ever see. I have never been, so astounded by a hotel before, because it was how we got these hotels in Paris with these one small rooms and then got this giant hotel in Belgium. Oh my god. It was literally the best hotel. It had a whole child's play area in the basement. No, okay. How do I explain this? So there was about a group of 43. That includes the adults. So I believe there were about maybe 35, 36 children. About 20 of us played hide and seek, like for like 4 hours in this hotel. That's how big it was. I am telling you, people, the garage is huge. People were hiding up in pipes in the garage. There were, just so many. You'd have to be there. But I am telling you, this hotel, ginormous, literally one of the most fun times I've ever had. I don't think I got much sleep that night just because I was running around the whole time. And the hotel staff just didn't care. They just didn't do anything to stop us. Why? Because they expected it, and I respect that. Oh yeah. All of Europe, and I talk up the fucking hotel. Yeah, but after Belgium and its just tremendous hotel, we go to Munich, which I love Munich because Munich is a walking city and it's just such a beautiful place. German architecture is just amazing, right? So yeah, obviously I love Munich. I got I got Schnitzel. I'm gonna put up a picture of Schnitzel for sure. Schnitzel's a little stuffed gnome that I could have gotten anywhere, but he's from Germany. Schnitzel's from Germany. And I love him. I love Schnitzel very much. So, how is he faster? What? Oh, the trick room. I'm not smart. Okay, that was my fault. I was very confused just now. Oh, you did that. Okay. What do I do here? That's not gonna make me lose. I think I do this. Where was I? Okay. So, okay, you did no retreat. Yeah, I love Munich. Loved Munich. The food in Germany is just the most amazing food you'll ever have. I loved it. I loved Munich's food. Yeah, just awesome, amazing. I could not recommend. If you want to go anywhere in Europe that has good food, France and Germany are the places to be. Listen, chocolate croissants. All right, I have been out of Germany and Europe in general for 13 days. I am still craving chocolate croissants because those things. Listen, if you're not a breakfast person, I'm not a breakfast person. Okay, I don't like most breakfast foods. For me, cereal or yogurt, oatmeal, that's about it. Bagels, maybe. I can't have like eggs or anything heavy in the morning. I am telling you, croissants are the greatest food ever invented because, oh, good lord. I'm getting myself a little too excited here. I'm hungry now. Like, I'm just saying croissants are we need to bring croissants to the States. Like actual croissants. Like with the same, there are probably like, it needs to be mainstay in our society. That's what I'm trying to say. We obviously have croissants here, but they need to be like the same as France, and they need to be like part of our society because those things just, bellissimo. I loved croissants. All right, that was probably the only good thing about Paris, even though Munich had croissants too, and they were better actually. So I don't know. But anyway, yes, food in Munich, great history. So while we were in Munich, we took a day trip to Austria. Now, Austria, listen, if you love the sound of music like I do, we went into Salzburg. I want you to know, I had like a deja vu moment. I swear to God. So, Salzburg was where a lot of the sound of music was filmed. And you see the Alps, you see, the fountain and all this wonderful stuff from that movie. And it was a truly eye-opening experience. We learned a lot about the history, Salzburg had with World War II. This is probably a fact everyone knows, but I'm going to say it anyway. Salzburg actually is called Salzburg, salt, because Salzburg used to be big for its salt. And salt used to be a hot commodity in Europe. Like, that salt used to be like the thing to get. Like legitimately, salt used to be part of your paycheck. And you might think, oh, that's pretty shitty. No, back then, you wanted salt in your paycheck. I mean, honestly, salt was just like this huge thing back then. But anyway, that's why Salzburg was such an important city during that time. But anyway, Salzburg was really nice, kind of similar to Munich, I felt like, in terms of, being a nice walking city and having, wonderful people, nice food, great sights to see. So I enjoyed Salzburg a lot. From Munich, we flew back to London and of course back home. So yeah, that was pretty much Europe. I went to school, so we have February vacation where we live. I live on the East Coast, so actually that reminds me. Europe, freezing. Cold city. City? Fucking continent. It's a cold continent. I want you to know, I thought I'm from New England. I'll be fine. No. Alright. Wind in Europe is brutal. I want you, it really tries its best to kill you. I swear. I thought there were several moments where I thought I was just gonna die. I thought that this is it. I'm just gonna die. I'm happy. I'm in London. I'll just die. That's fine. But obviously I'm still here. No, it's really cold in Europe. The temperatures are a little bit warmer, but the wind chill is just brutal. But anyway, that's beside the point. What I was getting at, I know I talked about the coronavirus maybe 15 minutes ago, but I went to school, so we left for Europe on February 20th. We came back on March 1st. Now, March 1st was the Sunday before I had to go back to school. So this whole trip kind of took over the place of our February break. I'm not sure if other places, across the U.S. have February break like we do, but in New England, this was sort of our break, right? So I went to school the very next day. A lot of people didn't. They didn't quarantine us, which they very well, I think, were supposed to, but we were told nothing about that, and I figured, I'm fine, right? No. It was, a lot of classmates were not happy to see me, especially, of course, like, maybe a few days after, Italy had that whole deal where, Italy is now, like, the coronavirus capital. Even though we didn't go to Italy, a lot of people who went to Italy that actually live in my state were getting the coronavirus. So me and my peers who went on this trip, we weren't exactly the most favorite people, but we're okay, and none of us have the virus, which is really great. It's been 13 days, like I said. The incubation period is 14 days, so unless all of a sudden it decides to show up tomorrow, which it very well could. I think 95% of the cases show up after 12 to 14 days of contraction, so it could happen, but at this point I highly doubt it. So I'm doing okay, right? Oh, yeah. So I'm locked up in my house, and that's why I'm here recording, even though it is a Saturday. Spoiler? More, fourth wall breakage, right? Okay. Why don't we load up another game? Ooh, blue knees. Okay. So why don't we have a game where we just talk about the game? Okay, so Frostlass and Eldegoss dropped to NU. Eldegoss is hot garbage. Frostlass is probably fun. So I'm interested in facing them and seeing, their effectiveness. Those are just my predictions based off of what I've seen. Oh, okay, great. great thing for you to lead off with. I'll just do that. Now you have Mummy. You don't have... Can't I go Crustle then? Yeah, I can go Crustle on this then. Okay, nice. So when I go Crustle, I can get up my rocks. And oh, okay, cool. That's still okay. I think I get a free knockoff after this, right? Or do I get up a Spike? We'll see. It depends on what he goes, I guess. Okay, he goes Eldegoss, so I'll go back into Cofagrigus then. Because I don't want him spinning away those rocks. They're going to be useful for, well, these things are probably boots, right? So I guess it doesn't matter too much. Okay, he's smart. Actually, I just do that. Yeah. Even if I Trick Room, it's not... no difference is going to be made. Why does this just win? Doesn't this just, like, 6-0? Right? Don't go Flareon. Oh, yeah, it's over. Alright, cool. Because there's... Rock Slide's gonna flinch, first of all. Never mind. Actually, it could still flinch here. Right? Yes? Please? Maybe? Sir? Hello? This isn't that hard of a choice. Are you gonna... Huh? Please? Sir? Oh no. Oh no. Make a move, my dude. Ugh. Alright, look, if this is what's gonna happen when I'm locked up in my house for a week, I'm gonna be a little more than pissed. Jesus, okay. Oh, what'd I say? What'd I say? I miss here, though, because of that. 100% I'm missing. Oh, I landed it. Okay, cool. Well, if you have Cursed Body, then maybe, but even then, I don't have to use... Oh, you can go this. Well, I can just flinch you. Pollen Puff. Oh, that's a bug-type attack, isn't it? I didn't know it got Pollen Puff. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna knock off here. Because I'm either knocking Flareon or Stunfisk, and that's going to be useful either way. Or I could just knock off this, and that's even better. Because this thing is just slim thickums over here. I don't even want to talk about this. As he tries to Leech Seed me. So then in that case, I'm going to get up my rocks. And now I'll X-Scissor. Good night. Okay, cool. Wow, I'm faster. Well, I knew that, but I never really set in. What do you mean, ooh? Was I not supposed to have X-Scissor? Hello? Oh, I think he just forgot or something. What's your rating, Blues Knees? 1174. Okay. I really stumbled over that there. Okay. So what are you going to end up going into? If I'm you, it's either going to be... I think it just is Stunfisk, right? I don't think you have much of a choice. I mean, you could always take a million years. That works for me too, right? I don't mind. Either way. Okay, there we go. Alright. Mimicry. No. That's when you change typing based on terrain, right? I just don't see that being super useful, ever. Yeah, it changes the Pokemon's type depending on the terrain. Right, okay. So you have Thunder Wave, in which case I'm going to go Rhydon because I don't want Scrafty or Klinklang taking a Thunder Wave. As you click it again, which makes sense. I'm going to Earthquake this here. I think. Yeah, I don't think I Swords Dance. Yeah, I just blow it away. Okay, cool. He's gonna go... Actually, I think I've lost. Oh, lovely. Because he's gonna go Malamar. And then I think he's just gonna win. I don't think I have much of a say in this anymore. Let's hope that's not the case, right? Come on, buddy. Okay, Malamar. I'm gonna crit Stone Edge. Oh, I'm faster. Okay, whatever, never mind then. I don't know why I thought he would be faster. We're good. We've won. As you can see, when you pay attention to the game, you actually do a lot better instead of, talking about your wonderful, flexing with your wonderful European trip. Which could have gone very poorly if it had been any closer to now, because if it was even like a couple of days off of the timing, then that trip would have gotten blown away. It would have gotten canceled. I'm surprised we even went, to be honest, at this point. Because not even 3 days after we got back, our school district banned international trips. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm glad I went. Because none of us got it. So I'm really happy about that. Yeah, it was a really fun time. That did a lot. Well, luckily it doesn't matter because I just get blown away. Can you? Yeah, okay. Facade. And that's a good game, my friend. Alright, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening to my European rant and the coronavirus rant. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We're back with Monday through Friday uploads, starting with today, Monday, obviously. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with another live. Peace.